you better watch because I know where you live. Yeah, Manson got that one from me.
He did. Welcome, everybody, to episode 100 of Dirty Planet. It is the Halloween episode, and we are here to celebrate. And by we, I mean me, because Christian had an emergency room visit tonight. He got a chicken wing bone stuck in his throat, so I'm here to hold down the fort and celebrate Halloween and Easter and St. Patrick's Day with you guys in the meantime, because I I can't get enough of you guys, and I hope you guys feel the same way about me. So that's pretty much all I have really for tonight also. So I'm going to go fucking buck wild for Easter this year.
Dude, I'm back.
There you are. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I'm feeling good, dude. First off, Merry Christmas, Brandon. I've been busy, man. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while, actually.
It's been a busy month for both of us, I think. It's been I feel like we just did the Thanksgiving episode 2 days ago.
No,
you know
really?
what I mean?
Oh, it definitely feels like that.
It's insane.
I'm decorated tonight. I've got my vintage. Let me show you, Brandon. I got my vintage Nutcracker.
Nice.
And then I got Frosty.
Hell yeah. There he is.
Old blow molds. These are from Joann's before they shut down, and they're supposed to be like old school style.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like it. Looks good. I meant to go to Joann's before our location recently closed, and I missed it. I missed the deadline.
Dude, Joann's was legit. Like, it was actually a great store. The
prices were terrible, though, dude.
Well, you got to get it on sale.
Like the alien skeleton was like $150. I'm like, dude, holy crap.
You know what I mean? You get all that. Somebody's asking what this shirt is. You can get this on my TeePublic right now. This is the I Love New York shirt.
Classic.
It is a good shirt.
Classic.
We do have a super chat. God bless you, Muzak. Muzak93, $2. This is just something to get you by. Thank you, dude. I got crickets on that joke. I thought that shit was hysterical. Thank you so much, Muzak. Let me give you a little something for your trouble.
I feel like people sleep.
So, guys,
they really do.
We're going to say hi to everybody on the show before we get going tonight. This is the first Planet Dirty in the new studio, so we're breaking it in for Christmas, which is really good. But before we got live, I said, Brandon, what's the plans for Planet Dirty in 2026? And he said verbatim, rage bait and eat Taco Bell.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess that's what we're doing next year.
Yeah. Every episode is going to be a Taco Bell episode.
A Taco Bell dude, the audience would be down for that.
Yeah.
Are we going to do different items every episode, or just a Taco Bell show every month?
Taco Bell show every week. I think more like it. We'll rename the show Dirty Toilet. It'll be really, really good for that, dude, I think.
Didn't I take a shit on a stream one time?
You did. I think underneath red light. It was pretty good.
It was awesome. Hey, it might happen again, man. I had those personal pan Tombstone pizzas for lunch today, the 2-pack, and I burnt both of them in the microwave. So,
how do you burn them in a microwave? What the hell?
Look, I'll tell you exactly how I burned them in the microwave, because I have a different power. You got different wattage microwaves. Mm-hmm. Like I have a lower wattage microwave, like a 700 watt, and this is like 1,000 watt one. So I usually have to do my stuff a little bit longer here than there. So that microwave was a big old supersonic one, and it just trashed my pizzas.
That's awesome. Dude, one time I put mac and cheese, like the little microwave bowls of mac and cheese, and I microwaved it for 3 minutes, and I had forgot to add the water, so it just fucking burned, and the whole house filled with smoke. This wasn't like I wasn't a kid either. This is like 3 years ago.
Let me ask you this: did you lock in and still eat them, or were they black?
No, it was black burned. The house was filled with smoke, literally. Like my microwave, I had to throw it out. I think get a new one. I'm pretty sure.
Thank you so much, guys. Here's some 1848, a New Zealand 349. God bless you, Mary Chrissy from New Zealand. God bless you, my friend. I appreciate you.
I feel like people sleep.
And then we got Mr. Deadlights with a $2 super chat. Did you guys hear that Adam the Woo died? I did. That was devastating. And I don't know what the circumstances are behind that. I'm hoping it's not nothing too unfortunate to hear about, but I would watch him periodically. He's been around for a long time, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, God rest his soul. God bless his family. I'll be praying for them. Horrible time to go. I mean, it's never a good time to die, but not the week of Christmas, for God's sake. So, God bless him and his family. It's very, very sad. I know a lot of people loved him. So, it's just, you never know when your last day is going to be, man. That's for sure.
Yep. R.I.P. James Ransoni died too. I think it's how you say his name. Is it Ransoni? It's got to be.
Yeah, I think that was a suicide. You know what? Too.
Yeah,
I don't think I can say it on here, but
dude,
yeah.
I just watched chapter 2 literally the night before I heard that news. I'm like, that's fucking bizarre, dude. He was a good actor. Like I didn't realize that was him in Sinister and Black Phone until I saw the article. I'm like, holy shit, that was that guy in that movie.
Yeah. Very, very sad. Thank you, Mr. Deadlights. God bless you for the super chat. I appreciate them. You guys are awesome. Let's say hello to everybody tonight. Let's see who we got. Of course, we got Mr. Deadlights. We got Cena Wrath. We've got Hunter Collects, Griff Redux 9966, Electronic Regression, Masked Assassin, Immortal Nightmare, Disha Entertainment, Evan Trainer, Fern, FA4ATU Music. What's up? Good to see everybody. ZPAM, Saturn Video, Cheney, Zach Chiaravili 5288. Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody. PP Dangler. Good to see everybody with us tonight. God bless you guys. This is our Christmas episode. We're here to have a good time. Christian, you keep saying in your videos that Netflix bought Warner Brothers. Well, I'm pretty sure that they are, right? But the deal is not settled, and there is a hostile takeover at work, so Paramount is still in it, and you can't say Netflix is one. Well, the last I heard, and if I have said that, I apologize. I might have expressed it, but the last I heard was there was the sorry, I'm getting something on my phone. Let me just put this on. No. Okay, so the last thing I heard, Brandon, I don't know about you, but the last thing I heard was Netflix bought Paramount. At least that was announced. They were buying it. And then Netflix bought Warner Brothers, and then you start to read it, and it's like the deal is done, but the paperwork hasn't been signed. And so then Paramount comes in and does a direct offer to the shareholders, which is they call it a hostile bid. And it puts pressure on the shareholders because they're the ones that are going to get paid from this, the shareholders. So and then the people at Netflix said, we fully anticipated this, but that is not going to go through. Don't worry about that, blah, 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 blah. So that was when I heard that, that's when I was like, well, shit, I guess that means that, it's going to be Netflix. And now here is Nicholas Pierce saying, well, we don't know yet, Christian. So I don't know. But look in the chat. Incorrect. WB already said they are not accepting Paramount's takeover. So what's the truth? Like, what is it? Oh,
Netflix sucks. That's all I have to say about it. I'm so over Netflix's bullshit.
Well, it was interesting because if you saw a recent Jim Cameron interview, he was asked about that, and he said, not verbatim, but I'm paraphrasing. He said, you really want Paramount to win. And, Cameron's obviously a big theater guy, a big, movie guy like that. And he was just like, dude, you really, if Netflix gets it, it's going to be the end of an era. My thing is this, Brandon, did you know Warner Brothers, like I remember talking to Nick about this, and he made it sound like Warner Brothers was in serious debt. And I think Akeem, who I see here tonight, who's in the industry and works on major motion pictures, television shows, said the same thing. Warner Brothers was apparently in a shit ton of debt, like millions and millions. And I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck do you get that big? And then how much bad decisions do you have to make for a company like Warner Brothers, Brandon? That's been around for how long?
It's only a few movies, man.
I know, but like for the longest time, Brandon, they were the biggest record label for a while too in the 70s. Like if you were on Warner Brothers Records, you were a major act. Yep. Alice Cooper, Van Halen, like the biggest bands were on Warner Brothers Records. Like they're an entity that's been around for how long? How do you fuck it up to where you can't get out of debt? Like, what were they doing? Like making
bloated budgets and a couple bombs, man. That's all it takes.
Whatever happened to, 1 or 2 big budget movies a year and then just like making 20 to 25
Well, exactly.
$10 million budget films, and half of them being horror. Because horror, you know what it is, Brandon? Let me ask the chat this. Let me see if you guys agree in the chat. Horror is the only genre, I think, that can make money predicated simply off of the genre itself. It doesn't need stars or other things like that. You don't like my thing is this. Oh, dude, have you seen that new action movie? Blah blah blah. What's the first thing you're gonna ask? Well, who's in it?
Mm.
You don't necessarily ask that with horror. Oh, have you
No.
heard that movie called Weapons? Oh, dude, you don't know any. Don't look up anything. Just go in it blind, right? Isn't that the only genre really that can make money based off of the genre itself? Is horror.
I think so. I think so.
What kind of movies nowadays are just not even in the theater anymore? Like that, the genre is gone.
I feel like certain styles of comedy flicks, I don't know how you would categorize them, because it's not just like straightforward comedy. There's still a lot of comedy in theaters, I guess, but like stuff like I don't know what you would call it. I guess you would call it like the male equivalent of a chick flick, that style of comedy, something like John Cusack's High Fidelity. Very small budget film, but a lot of A and B plus actors. But you know, enough to make a lot of money back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just like
They don't have those in theaters anymore.
no, they're gone. Like
Those
movies,
are gone.
even comedies. Like comedy is 95% dead in the theater. You get your Naked Gun, you know. You get your Fletch remake or Fletch kind of not really kind of remake. I think it's in canon with the Chevy Chase films, but you get that. But then it's just like, where are the like? Let me give you an example of a movie that cannot be made anymore. And it's a fucking great comedy. I know the chat will agree. Like, you'll never get a movie like Waiting today. Remember Waiting?
Yeah.
Like,
I do.
with dude, that scene. Remember that scene where they come in and eat at like 9:50,
Mhm.
and the people in the back are like, they're freaking out. They're shoving the steak up there. They're rubbing their balls on the steak. They drop the steak and like rub it on the floor. And, and you know what's funny, Brandon? You know that shit happens in real life.
Oh, for sure. I think that whole genre of, I guess you would call it like a dirty
Offensive
comedy.
Yeah, just like bathroom offensive comedy.
Yeah. You would
Shit
never
that
get
makes
Road
us
Trip.
laugh.
Road Trip would never happen today. Euro Trip would never happen. American Pie 1, 2
Oh,
would
American
never
Pie.
happen.
Like a movie that talks about like, you know, teenage boys wanting to bang their, you know, exchange students and teach. It's like, dude, it's so crazy. And in the same sense though, Brandon, it's just like we have regressed isn't the word, you know, but my thing is like, it's really real life that has gotten more offensive isn't the word I want to use either, because I'm not offended by anything, but like more real life and the stuff we do is raunchy in real life, and the movies are all clean and proper, and they don't push the envelope. And that's all I'll say about that. If you know what I think, you understand what I mean. But you know what I'm saying? It's like now but it's like, well, why not just let everything be fucking raunchy then, man?
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, yeah, but like movies like Waiting, like what I wouldn't give for another Waiting, you know, those movies were just fucking hysterical. They had the little bit of, you know, storyline where it's like, yeah, he wants to be more than just a waiter, and he feels like he's throwing his, but who gives a shit about that, dude? It's all about that new guy that shows up his first day, and the whole thing was trying to start, what was it, starfishing? What was it called? The Brain?
I don't recall. I haven't seen that movie in 20 years.
Yeah, the new guy coach shows up on his first day to be a waiter, and everybody's doing a thing where they push their balls between their legs and bend over. And like everybody there is like doing it to the poor guy. That was a thing we did back in school, dude. The Batwing. Was that really a sequel?
Yeah, it was a straight to video, I think. I remember seeing it at Walmart when I worked at Walmart years ago.
Somebody said something I want to bring up to you, Brandon, because I just want your opinion on it. Like, I'm not very much of a political person, but I do want to ask about this. Immortal Nightmare 08 says the Paramount deal would never happen anyway, since it's partly backed by Saudi blood money. The courts would never allow it. It would suffer more hurdles in the court than a Netflix deal would. Is that true? Do you think if Saudi Arabia was helping fund to get the money into, because that's real. That's real. I read that everywhere. I read that on the New York Times. I read that on Hollywood Express. Every article I read said that Saudi Arabia money was going to go along with Paramount.
I mean,
huge hostile offer.
Politics aside, I mean, is it Saudi Arabia government money, or is it a Saudi Arabian business, a private business?
Well, don't they have like rich families? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like everywhere else. There's businesses, there's corporations. I mean, I don't know if they could really stop that.
That's because everything I read about it mentioned it as just.
There's a lot of companies that have Saudi Arabian deals here in the States.
Oh, dude, I mean, look at what WWE does. They're taking, and dude, wrestling fans are pissed about that.
Yeah, I don't know why that wouldn't be allowed. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if
it was the government, maybe, but I mean, there's a million Middle Eastern companies with stakes in all this, from Saudi Arabia to Israel to all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of the chat are saying, a lot of the chat are actually, and I'm not trying to, I want clarification. Immortal Nightmare says this, but if you look at the chat, most of them are saying not true. That won't be blocked. Interesting. PP Dangler, remember, for 26 months. That's amazing. Thank you so much. And then Movie Misfits, I saw you too. 19 months. God bless you, dude. Merry Christmas. Breakdown 4K next week. Cheers. Breakdown. What is that? What movie is that? Breakdown. I gotta look that up.
Griff Redu, you are correct. They do.
What did he say?
He said, doesn't China own farmland in the States? Yes, they do.
Let's be honest, the courts should deny any Warner Brothers merger buyout. Disney should not have.
That's my problem. I think it's all becoming monopolies I don't want that shit. Like, Disney's already monopolizing it. Netflix is going to monopolize it. Like, give me a break.
I agree wholeheartedly. The thing is, Brent, let's talk about Netflix for a second. It's interesting because Netflix whole thing was being an alternative to the way, like, Netflix. Do you remember when Netflix announced they were going to start producing their own movies? Didn't that sound fucking crazy? It's like, you guys are a streaming service. You don't make movies. You just, you guys just, I remember when Netflix first started, I got it in 2010. No, 2009. And you know what we were doing? We were getting DVDs in the mail.
Right.
All the time. And then my dad comes home and gives me a disc for my Nintendo Wii. And he goes, you put this in your Nintendo and then it'll download the app on your Wii, use that, and then you'll be able to stream movies. Dude, I remember being like, this is fucking crazy. And I used my Nintendo Wii to stream Netflix for like 3 years. And dude, Netflix, when it first started, was awesome. I remember watching because Netflix was just licensing what they could get, and a lot of the big studios would give them their chum, right? Like, I remember watching Rumpelstiltskin, a bunch of the Leprechaun sequels, and I remember watching a lot of the trash 2000s horror got a life on Netflix. You remember movies like Shrooms, where it looks like a skeleton, but it's just two mushrooms at night? Remember shit like that? Dude, that used to just glow in my dark bedroom at night on the TV screen when I would just look at these and I'll be like, man, I want to watch these, but I also don't want to watch these because the artwork for these posters is so good. When I watch the movies, I'm going to hate it. I know which Shrooms actually end up being kind of cool, but it's like you fall in love, kind of like the old 80s horror movies. You fall in love with that artwork. You ever see an artwork for a movie like Rotor? Have you ever seen the artwork for Rotor? It's fucking incredible.
I don't think so.
Movie, oh my God. But the movie is a piece of shit. It's horrible. But Rotor has the greatest artwork of all time.
Gotcha.
But dude, it's just crazy that now we're in a time where, and God bless you guys. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. We already got 178 people here. Please drop a like. I'd love that. I do want to talk to the audience after we kind of settle down about what you guys want to see next year in terms of Planet Dirties. And also tell me what your favorite Planet Dirty episodes have been, because we got to top them. We got to bring back some crazy gimmicks again. I think this all started with Ovaltine.
It did.
Do you still have the Ovaltine in the pantry?
No, I think it's finally gone. I think it was like
I was using mine. Dude, I was using mine. Like I love Ovaltine.
Oh, it's so good. I like the orange one, the malt. So damn good.
Wait up, orange chocolate milk? What are you talking about?
The Ovaltine has like the blue label, which is like the regular Ovaltine, and the kind I got for the show was the orange label, which is like the malt version of Ovaltine. It's so good. It's fantastic. Netflix. I just think Netflix has a terrible way of fucking up shows and IPs in their own way.
This is so Gar actually says, I don't know why it gives me y'all's @ because I know that these aren't y'all's usernames, but all I see are the @. So I'm not saying your username's not on purpose. Like I'm literally having to use the @ you have. I don't know why, guys, but y'all don't want that Netflix look to all your movies. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that for a second. The only stuff, in my opinion, that looks good with that Netflix look is Stranger Things and just the original stuff that they do. But the second they do Netflix Gremlins 3, which is a whole nother thing, that how the fuck did that just get announced? And then all of a sudden Warner Brothers is selling.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
I don't know. It doesn't bode well.
We were just talking about like, dude, this is going to be huge. Warner Brothers is going to finally do Gremlins 3. This is going to be and we know it's going to be a monster hit. You know, it's going to be probably a $500 million film. Mm-hmm. And now what's going to happen to that?
I don't know. I hope it doesn't go through. I hope it falls apart. I really do.
Dude, what if at the last second, all of a sudden we wake up one day and it's like, Full Moon Entertainment buys.
Oh, that would be so dope.
Dude, wouldn't
Charles Band takes control.
Brandon, then you read the paper. Charles Band funded completely by the Saudis. Would you be all right with that?
As long as he does some new video zones, I'm down for it, dude.
And then, like, it's like Charles Band, 11th hour bid steals Warner Brothers with Saudi money, and then Charles Band has like a turban on in a picture and everything. Could you imagine the next Puppet Master?
It would be dope as hell.
Oh my god, dude! I'm so dead. Brandon, can we please? Okay, the next episode, can we please make a thumbnail called "Planet Dirty Charles Band buys Warner Brothers"?
Oh, for sure.
Oh my god,
he'd make like a $300 million Killjoy movie. It'd be fucking epic.
You know what he would do? That Warner Brothers doesn't do? Like, no, seriously. Charlie would actually probably start doing crossovers with because everybody loves monster crossovers. Yeah. Like, could you imagine Puppet Master versus Gremlins?
Oh, it'd be so sweet.
How sick would that be?
Yeah, it'd be dope.
You know, Saudi Gulf backing billions in financing for this bid comes from Saudi Arabia's PIF. How do you say that, Brandon? Is it Qatar? Qatar Investment Authority and Abu. Say that name for me, please.
Abu Dhabi. That's what it is.
I don't know why it's funny. Oh my god. Oh man. Netflix is bad, but Paramount's pitch to investors indicates that Paramount Skydance will do bloodletting through cost cuts. That's above my even understanding, man. But I'm inclined to believe you. I mean, it is a hostile bid that they're doing.
I thought, going back to the color grading with Netflix, I think most of their color grading looks really bad on most things. But I will say that
they color grade for cheap ass television in people's homes and phones and iPads.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that Axel Foley looked really, really good. It was really, really good color grading. It looked a lot like it reminded me of the color grading you see in like Bad Boys 2. You know what I mean? It was really good, I thought. And did Netflix do Coming to America, the sequel, or was that Amazon Prime?
I'm pretty sure it was Netflix.
Well, whoever did that one had really good color grading too. So there's a few standouts in Netflix that aren't too bad, but I'd say 90% of their shit looks like shit. Like it's just so flat.
If
And
Akeem's still in here, I don't know if Akeem, what he can and can't talk about. Akeem, if you're listening, and I'm genuinely asking, Akeem, do you guys have you heard conversations with Netflix personnel? Do they ever talk about, because there's Brandon, I've heard rumor and innuendo about this. I want to know if this is true. All right, Akeem, I got a question for you. I'm going to pose this to Brandon, Akeem. And if you can talk about this, I don't want to get you in trouble, Akeem, but please elaborate on this if you can. First off, I've heard rumor and innuendo, Brandon, that Netflix, they're not as concerned about the ratings and how good that their movies are reviewed, because they are under the assumption that most people, when they put on movies on Netflix at home, they're not really paying attention.
I've heard that. I heard a video essay about that, and I can't remember where.
And my other question for Akeem, if he can answer this, is Akeem, do you guys have conversations about when it comes to stuff that's done for Netflix? Because I know you obviously do way more stuff than just Netflix. But my question is, if you know, is there conversations about making movies look a certain way because most people watch stuff on their phones, tablets, and 32-inch Hisense TVs? And, you guys focus your efforts on different things with programs. Obviously, Stranger Things is a completely different, it's kind of like the oddball to everything else. But I'm curious because I got to say, Brandon, the theory about like, we know people aren't really paying attention to these movies. It's like, I mean, that's whether whether that comes across as a slight or not, the fact is that's the reality. There's exceptions to the rule, like when you get a Scorsese film or you get a Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein, you damn right I'm paying attention. But those don't feel like they should be on Netflix. I feel like I should be seeing those at the theater.
Yeah, a lot of stuff you put on Netflix is something you put on just to ignore while you scroll your phone, which fucking sucks. I think it's a breakdown in our own discipline too, though, as audiences. Like we need to put our phones away.
How did
Just
I get
me too.
hacked? Oh yeah, I yeah. How do I get Hack-O-Lantern? I pre-ordered from the website. I pre-ordered last year, so the Amazon 4K that you want, that's going to be just delayed until they actually get the stock in. And right now, it's just crazy, man. I got news for you. They are not concerned about getting you your Hack-O-Lantern right now. They're getting everybody their pancake flippers and their, boneless couches they're shipping for Christmas. You'll get
Hell
it,
yeah.
Brandon. So, I eventually need to get a love seat in here, and I keep looking at these boneless couches. Have you seen? They look fucking cool to me.
Yeah, I wonder how long they're gonna last before they like start to warp and deflate and like just lose their shape. You know what I mean? Like, because are they filled with beans, like a bean bag, or no?
No, it's a very. So let me tell you something, and I see Akeem answer me, so we'll get to that. There's this new kind of styrofoam. It's a very dense, heavy styrofoam, thick styrofoam. We actually got a king size mattress that's made out of this stuff. It's amazing. But when we got it, it was in a box, a third of the size of the mattress. But when we got it out, Brandon, we cut that seal, that thing came up, and it took a day for it to fully. It says it took a day. It took less than that, but it's supposed to take a day to where it fully comes up to its full size. And once it's done, Brandon, when you jump on it, it's got a little give for comfort, but it ain't sinking. I mean, it holds you. So whatever kind of styrofoam this is, it's like a super duty, like Gorilla Tape brand styrofoam, if that makes sense. So
Hell
I
yeah.
assume that these chairs are made out of the same thing. The videos of them, they all look so freaking comfy. So
Yeah.
I really want to get one.
Yeah, they almost look like they're corduroy or something, like the texture on the outside of them. It's really bizarre, those boneless
Yeah, they
couches.
do look like corduroy. Abu Dhabi do. Netflix has ass color grading.
It does, dude.
A lot more people will lose their job if Netflix buys WB, just like the Microsoft bought Blizzard Entertainment. That's another thing, man. What's going to happen to all of them?
Yeah, yep. There's a lot of divisions there.
We got a super chat. Thank you so much, Big K, Movies and Games. Hey guys, I was just wondering, is it bad that my proctologist has both his hands?
Well, I mean, it depends on how you look at it, man. Like, how do you feel about the situation? If you feel good about it, then it's not bad, is it?
Remember, I was in Fletch when he's getting a prostate exam. Ooh, River.
Yeah. Fletch.
Thank you so much, Big K, Movies and Games. God bless you, my friend. All right, let's see what Akeem said. Honestly, it's all business over there. Money drives the decisions, and Netflix caters heavily to mobile viewing since that's dude. I was on the money with that. They know people aren't really paying attention. Such so funny comment. They know people aren't really paying attention. A lot of folks just have it on in the background. So, dude, yeah, I figured that wasn't a stretch, because let me tell you something, Brandon. Let me tell you one of the worst Netflix horror films I've ever seen. It was called, I think it was called In the Tall Grass.
Mm-hmm.
It was a piece of shit. It was bad. And then, you remember the movie that was touted as a masterpiece of horror when it came out? It came out in 2018. It was called Bird Box.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it. I never saw it.
I watched it. It was okay. Like, it was fine. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I enjoyed it. It was fine, but it was because Sandra Bullock was in it. And it was basically the opposite of, what's that movie with Jim Halpert where he can't make a sound or the CGI monsters getting him?
Oh,
the hell is that movie called?
I don't know. There's like 3 of them now. Shit.
That's not it.
What the fuck is that movie called?
I can't remember the name of it.
It's called like Don't Breathe, Quiet Place. Yeah.
So it's this one, you got to blindfold you dumbass, and you got to walk through the damn river without seeing the creatures, because if they see you, you'll die. So you have to be blindfolded. And that was it. Now, whether it came out before or after Quiet Place remains to be seen. I don't remember. But it's that stupid, dude. It was it was fine. But people were like, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm never going to see that.
Christian, do you think Imprint will suffer financially over their Halloween pumpkin debacle? I have a relationship with them now. They've been very, very kind to me, and they actually said, we enjoy your videos on our big box releases, Christian. We laugh. We think they're funny. And they actually said, we like that you kind of tell people, I know half of you aren't going to buy this, so just watch this and laugh. They like that. And they've been very awesome with me. But I did a video on this, and I still feel the same. There was no excuse to have to cancel that. There should have been more R&D done before this whole thing was announced, because it's Halloween. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out. I can poke fun at it. You guys can poke fun at it. We can all poke fun at it. But we all knew it was going to sell out. Imprint knew they were going to sell out. They should have had the R&D done, and by the time they announced it, had half ready to go, and then took the money, got the other half paid off, and they get the ball rolling. I just feel like that. And I'll be honest with you, I also think they should have said, we're having another delay, but it's going to be worth the wait. We want you guys to have this because it's going to be special. So I would have delayed it again and got it situated instead of doing what they did. Because I've heard a lot of people took the full refund. A lot of people took the full refund. So, that's what I think. I watched Frankenstein. Brent, did you watch Frankenstein?
No.
Why? You would love it. It's your kind of movie.
I just didn't like, I just wasn't, I'll probably see it eventually. It just didn't.
What's the best Frankenstein adaptation?
I know a lot of people knock it, but I'm a huge fan of House of Frankenstein with Glenn Strange as the monster. I love that fucking movie. He's not in it very much, but that's my Frankenstein. But as far as like contemporary goes, I would have to say I really fucking like the De Niro version in '94. I think it's really good. I think it's really fucking good. I didn't like.
I think if you like the 94 version, you will like things about this one more.
I'm sure I will.
Because you know how like
I think you know what turned me off the most is Oscar Isaac. I'm not a fan of that fucking dude at all.
I got to disagree with you there.
He annoys the fucking shit out of me.
Listen, I got to push back on that. Because I remember telling Sydney when we were watching, I said, I see this jackass everywhere I go. I can't get away from him. He's in Star Wars. He's in freaking Dune. He's in you name it. But in
Marvel
my
movies.
opinion, I don't watch that shit. But my thing is, the guy can act. I don't think you can deny that. The guy is a very good actor. And in this movie, Brandon, forget about it. This guy went deep into that time era. I think if you like 94 and you like that kind of that really that era and that sophistication with the clothes and the settings and the atmosphere and the way they talk and almost that stage kind of acting, right? Where they're dramatic in a sense. I think you'd really like this one. There's things that you won't like about it more than 94, specifically Frankenstein, the monster, excuse me. But I think you'd like it. I really think you need to watch it. I really do. I think it's a good movie. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I'll probably get around to it at some point.
Brown Bunny was scarier than Bird Box, mostly that ending. Silhouetted animator, thank you so much. I like your profile picture too. $4.99 from him. God bless you, my friend. Let me give you this one.
I feel like people sleep.
They really do. And remember, Netflix has a movie called Cuties. Despite all the backlash, they never moved it because the controversy was making them money. That's yeah. And you know what, Brandon? I'm gonna say something. We have 175 people here, guys. Please drop a like. If you have not, I'd really appreciate it. This is the truth, Brandon. There's a lot of sick individuals that walk this earth. A lot of them. And you want to know what's really fucking sick? I'm gonna tell you. I watched this documentary called Predators. It's on Paramount Plus. I was livid watching this documentary. Livid. Take a guess at what it's about. Just take a guess.
Pedophilia.
Yeah. But take a guess at what the documentary is trying to is either asking or showing or examining. Take a guess.
I'm assuming it's like people hunting them. Like, what is that show called?
There's To Catch a Predator. There's
I'm assuming it's something like that.
Yeah, but take a guess.
At what?
At the point of view that the documentary is trying to.
Oh God! Don't tell me it's like trying to like make you see from the point of view of the predators themselves.
Not necessarily, but close enough. I was fucking pissed.
And what platform is that on?
It's on Paramount Plus. But here's the thing. It's an extremely well done documentary. The documentary is basically asking, is this the right way to go about this? Is this too much? Did Chris Hansen do more damage? Because Brandon, do you remember? And for the chat, do you guys remember when there was a state senator or something that was going to be on an episode to Catch a Predator? And it was a high-profile guy. And they drove to the guy's house. They didn't risk it. The cops drove to the house. They had recorded phone calls, all this stuff. When the cops showed up, the guy, the state senator might not be right. He was a politician and somebody, Brandon. He shot himself. He took his life in his own house. And the documentary has the kid that was being the decoy on the phone talking about it. Now, him, I get it. He was like visually emotional when talking about this. And I totally get the kid. That was the kid. The kid was 18. But I totally understand him being like, that was too much for me because I think about this. I might have been the last person that guy talked to before he took his life. I totally get that kid being emotional. But the fact that the thing that pissed me off is if this wasn't a problem, these fucking shows like To Catch a Predator would not exist.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's a big problem.
There's thousands of these shows popping up, Brandon, and they're uploading videos every day of these 40, 50-year-old guys messaging these 13-year-old kids. It fucking pissed me off so much.
I was wondering how you
make Chris Hansen look like a bad guy in this. They tried to criticize him, and I love Chris because he said, if at the end of the day, I love Hansen. He goes, if at the end of the day, I'll be criticized for some of the ways I've gone about things, or if I pressed it too hard, I will live with that.
Yeah.
He did. He stood firm in that interview, Brandon. He gets interviewed by the doc, and the guy that does the documentary, this documentary was fantastic. I mean, it was enthralling to watch, but Hansen didn't let up. He didn't give in to this guy. He was trying to say, did you push it? Did that guy have to die? And Hansen said, nobody made him talk to that. Nobody made him go in a chat room.
Fucking A.
Like, he didn't bend, Brandon. And I loved it. He did not bend.
Yeah, you can't bend to those people. There's a lot of people who would probably try to make that stuff normalized, and it's pretty sick. I was wondering how you segued to that from Akeem's comment about the cuties thing, and then I saw the chat talking about like the modeling thing, and like I remember hearing about that, but for some reason I thought Akeem was talking about that zombie movie Cuties.
No, Cuties.
I never saw that movie.
No, Cuties is this fucking.
Yeah, I saw the chat. It's that modeling thing, right?
It's like this dancing thing, and I don't know what it is. Obviously, I'm not watching it, and I'm not watching it out of curiosity.
I remember it causing a stir a couple years ago.
Yeah, I told myself, Christian, I thought I'll be when I first heard about this, Brandon. You know what I thought? I don't know if the chat would think this too. I thought
that was like a parody.
I thought no, not a parody. I thought it was a setup. Like, who's gonna click on it type thing.
Oh.
And like, I was like,
dude, that would be wild.
I ain't watching that shit.
Chris Hansen is busting your house. So, sir, why did you click on that movie?
It's like you click on the movie, and the first thing you see is, I see you're already having a seat. What was your plan here? And then it's like, and then Hansen goes, why don't you go ahead and turn off the TV and go step outside? And as soon as you get outside, freeze.
Cooties is the zombie movie. Never mind. I'm sorry. Cooties is the zombie film.
Yeah, make sure you don't mix them up when you look it up. Oh man. But anyway, chat. Sorry, I'm not trying to get too serious tonight. But listen, I did watch. Listen, I'm actually going to tell you guys something. Watch the documentary Predators because I want you to see. I want you to see the documentary. And it's not a documentary that I'm telling you to watch to get mad at. It was very entertaining, and I was seriously, what's the word, Brandon? Like, invested in it. I was very invested watching it. But there came a point as it kept going further and further where it started to ask the question, nobody is saying that these people aren't bad for what they did, but is there a tipping point to where what the other guys are doing becomes bad too? And my thing is this: if there weren't these sickos out there, these shows wouldn't be necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, DAP, Skeeter Gene, Predator Poachers, Colorado Pet Patrol, Prey on Predators, Chris Hansen, all these shows exist, Brandon. That's not even a half of. Those are just the ones I'm subscribed to that I watch. And you're damn right, those videos are entertaining. But I watch it and I say to myself, what kills me about this stuff, Brandon, is a lot of these people that do this, they have no criminal record. They have good jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They have families. A lot of them have kids.
Yeah.
How? And this was the thing. The documentary guy was like, I always wanted to know. Hansen would always ask these people. I'm just going to spoil a little bit of it for you guys. The guy that did the documentary said Hansen would always ask the question, what makes you do this? Or why did you do this? And he goes, I was never satisfied because I never felt like the show gave me an answer.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is this. Hansen asked it to every single person. Why are you here? Why did you want to do this? There is no real answer other than they got problems.
Big problems.
Like, and the thing is, I felt like the documentary guy was trying to get like this shining light. Like, oh, I just love that Hansen didn't let up. He goes, if that's your criticism of me, I'll go to sleep at night knowing that, because I'm stopping. If I stop somebody else from doing this because they see this show and they say, oh shit, I just saved a kid.
So the point of view of the guy making that documentary, he's trying to vouch for the pedophiles, basically?
No, but
he's trying to understand.
He's trying to understand a little bit. And it's really like, at what point is what these guys doing making it a tipping point to where what they're doing is really not for the greater good? You do need to watch it. I want you to see it, but you need to watch it to see Hansen show up at this, because he gets interviewed. He sits down, Brandon. He doesn't budge. He's not scared of that guy either. The guy interviewing him, he doesn't budge. He's not intimidated by him. You got to watch it, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Hansen kicks ass.
He is. He does, man.
He's pretty funny too, actually. It's hilarious. He can actually be pretty fucking funny.
Skeeter Gene. Brandon, have you ever seen, let me ask the audience this. Have you guys ever seen DAP?
I've seen the pedophile hunting show on YouTube.
Those guys beat the piss out of you.
So it is those guys. I see the guys who always like slapping the dudes like in Walmart and shit.
Dude, that stuff, it's like, you can't even really watch that anywhere but like on Twitter. It's like those videos get banned everywhere because those guys literally, there's this one guy they call Dan Aykroyd. He gets, Brandon, he gets slapped into next week in one clip. And these slaps are vicious, Brandon. They sound like gunshots.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild shit. I saw Vice did a documentary on those guys too. But we'll move on. I don't want to keep talking about that. I know that's too much of a dark subject. But anyway, let's ask this question again. Let me ask this question. What has been your favorite Planet Dirty episodes? And what is your favorite kind of episode? Let's start there, and we'll figure out what you guys want, because I want to kick it off. I want to kick it off strong for 2026 and have some fun. Because Planet Dirty started off just as talking. I think I was like, Brandon, I'm going live tonight. Why don't you just jump on? And then boom, Hunter, we're not there yet. What are you talking about? Happy New Year. Oh, maybe
Hunter dropped acid. He's like, wow.
I do think that the pumpkin carving contest is a staple. We've done, Brandon, we've done 3 pumpkin. Is that crazy to think about? We had 3
of them plus a 4th one, kind of. We did that like second show this year.
Yeah.
So sort of 4, but 3. Yeah, 3 of the main ones.
Top 10 most overrated horror movies was a great Planet Dirty. Top 10 most overrated. People like those. We should watch old commercials again. We start with Mr. Bucket. Put your balls in my mouth.
Mr. Bucket.
Oh, man. One of my favorite Planet Dirties is a pumpkin carving contest, and I also really like when you guys react to police body cam footage. Oh, the Disturbing Things show. Brandon, I could do that every day, on YouTube. Like, I love watching. Me and Sydney got to where we watch Law and Crime every day when I get home from work.
Yeah.
I think the Friday ranking was probably my favorite. That was legendary.
I think my favorite episode is still the church.
The Ring cameras. I like the episodes where you talk about the cult story and unsolved mysteries type stuff. Yeah, we mostly did that on Unita. I don't know if we've done that here. Maybe we have. But yeah, I love that kind of stuff too. When we were watching Chilling Scares episodes, Brandon, that shit was amazing.
Oh yeah.
That Disturbing Things show was one of my favorites because I literally love that stuff. I really do. Christian starts walking around his neighborhood.
Yeah. That's the same one I'm talking about. The first one where you walked to the church like a year and a half, 2 years ago was epic.
Ranking videos, even though ranking vids are oversaturated, which is the reason I really don't like doing them. But I figure when we do them, we're going to make them crazy.
I feel like ours are different.
Oh, yeah. Well, just in the ranking in itself is different. Which rankings did we do?
We did Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Child's Play.
Did we do Texas Chainsaw or no?
We did Texas Chainsaw. We did Halloween.
Which one are we doing next?
I'm down for Puppet Master. I'm down for
what's the audience want too? What's a ranking? It's got to be a one that you guys are legitimately are being like, oh shit, I want to see what he says.
And it should have. I think it should be a pretty long series, right? Like we could do Hellraiser. That would be badass.
Saw would be good too.
Saw would be good. Puppet Master. All those would be great. We could do all the Howling films. There's like 7 of those, right? Dude, we could do the witchcraft movies. There's like 25 of those movies.
I've only seen the 2 of them.
Children of the Corn. That would be a great fucking one. You guys know which one's going to be number 1.
Oh man.
Killjoy. The problem with Scream and Killjoy and Romero Zombies, it would be like over in 10 minutes because there's only 4 or 5, 6, 7 movies of those.
So Brandon, I think the audience likes the crazy rankings. And guys, do me a favor. Thumbs up in the chat if you guys like it when we do fun shows like these ideas we're talking about here, but you also like it when we have a soda involved or a food involved. If you like that stuff. And let me know if you guys, because Brandon, I'll hear from the audience and they'll say, dude, I've got my Chucky Fanta tonight. I'm ready to go. And they drink it with us. Like they say that they crack it open and drink, or they eat whatever it is. Like if you guys like that, let me know because we'll keep doing it. Because I always like it. I mean, I still got Chucky Fantas in the fridge. I bought a shit ton before they disappeared. I don't know if you did. But like I loved them, so I stocked the fuck up on them.
I mean, we still have the fruit punch Fantas here in town. The same thing. They're just not the Chucky ones anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to look that up because I don't know if I've ever seen what the fruit punch one looks like. I like it when you guys go on music tangents. Helps me discover new artists and songs I may have missed. And increase.
Let's rank let's rank all the grunge albums, the top 10 grunge albums.
Well, let's just do this. What is the top grunge album of all time?
Alice in Chains' Dirt.
Thank God you didn't say
Alice in Chains' Dirt. There is no argument. I will not entertain anything about Soundgarden or Nirvana or Pearl Jam. I don't want to hear it.
Nirvana is trash. Pearl Jam is fucking trash.
I don't know if I would call them trash, but definitely like
Brandon. Hold on. You want to know why Pearl Jam is trash? I'll tell you exactly why.
Oh hey.
Brandon, name some of the greatest bands. Like some of the greatest bands. Give me
just grunge of any time.
Of anything. Give me 3 of the greatest bands of all time. And I'm gonna tell you something that they've all done that Pearl Jam hasn't. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll go with Alice in Chains, obviously. I'll go with Smashing Pumpkins just for posterity's sake, and I'll go with The Doors.
Okay. Perfect. All 3 of those bands have done something that Pearl Jam has not. And this makes Pearl Jam not great. And I know the audience will agree with me on this. Pearl Jam has never outsold their debut record.
That's true.
What does that say?
It was a damn good record, but you're right. I don't like anything beyond 10.
Did Alice in Chains start selling more records after they came out with what was their first record? Their EP?
Facelift.
Facelift?
That was the first full-length LP. And I'm pretty sure Dirt outsold that.
Of course.
And then I'm pretty sure Self-Titled outsold that.
Okay. So. And The Doors, of course, same.
Yeah.
So if we're being honest, Pearl Jam, they performed their first 2 records live till this very day.
It's true.
They're trash.
I like all the songs on 10, but I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Do you think Alice Cooper, the greatest bands, Brandon, Blue Oyster Cult, Alice Cooper, they built a track record and they continued to build and sell until they reached that multi-platinum status. They went the greatest bands, Brandon. They have these debuts that get a lot of traction, then they go gold, then they improve. Siamese Dream is great, but Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness is better. It's a master. That is a master. That is one of the greatest 90s records. And some even will say that the 98 record, what was the name of that one?
Machina
is even better.
Or wait, Machina was after. You're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. That record from 98.
Son of a bitch. God, I gotta look that up now. I always forget the name of it.
But my point is.
Adore.
My point is that is a band that continued to improve and write great hits. Pearl Jam can't write anything worth a shit after 1995.
Yeah, I don't like anything they did after 10 at all.
So they're not great. I will not accept people saying Pearl Jam is a great band. Thoughts on no budget shot on video horror films? Thank you so much.
Make those.
Animator. Brandon, why don't you promote one of your films that you want people to go out and you're a mod. Listen, no. You're a mod on this channel, so you can post a link. I want you to go to Brandon Tabato's YouTube. I want you to pick a movie and I want you to have it saved. I want you to put it in the chat. That way people can either go back and click on that link or they can click it and save it.
Okay, I'll put it in the chat right now.
But tell me what movie it is.
I'm going to go with my original 2015 Loon because it's at 2.1 million views and I want to get the numbers back up.
How did it get that much views, if you don't mind me asking? Not saying it's not good, but like, how did it grow? Obviously, people were talking about it.
It's sort of, people were roasting it into oblivion. I'm not really sure. I did do a couple of Google or YouTube campaigns for it, like a couple, like $10 here, $10 there for a little bit years ago. And they got a little bit of attraction, but I think Facebook helped spread the word a lot. I guess just word of mouth. It was one of those videos that just sort of spread.
Well, Brandon, we dropped down 25 viewers and then they came back. We were at 177 now. We dropped down to like 150. I think we had a bunch of people click on it and they got it saved. That way they can go back and watch it.
I hope. But yeah, it's a terrible movie.
I think you should get Blu-rays made of that and sell them.
I need to. I had a couple, like I have a Blu-ray of Madhouse, but my platform I was using is gone, so I need to get them. I had to get them pressed manually. So,
all right, Brandon. People are saying Wishmaster, Saw, and Hellraiser are definitely the top two, with Children of the Corn being up there.
I like all those because they're all extensive. Children of the Corn, Puppet Master, Saw, and
this is a good one. The Romero Dead films and their spin-off. Now, Brandon.
That would be a big list.
You do know, though, that if I react to your list, I will destroy everything in sight.
I mean, it's okay to be wrong, which you will be. But
no, I'm the authority. Oh, Brandon, check this out. Look what I got. I haven't shown this up yet.
Oh, nice. Look at that. Is that just a bust or does it come with a movie?
No, it's just a bust. So you know how in Monroeville Mall they have George?
Yeah. This
is a replica because nobody knows what's going to happen. I guarantee you it'll end up in Sean Clark's house. But, nobody really knows what's going to happen to Georgie in the mall when Walmart demolishes it.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, let me take it out because I haven't taken. Oh, here's the back. There's a back art on it. It has like a description and everything.
Is it metal or resin or wood or what?
I don't know. Let me pull it out. I haven't even taken it out.
I'm getting too hot in this hat.
Well, you pussy.
God damn, that's a lot better. I can feel the airflow on my scalp.
What's your work week like?
We have tomorrow off, thank God. Tomorrow off, obviously Christmas off. We have Friday off, so I got 5 days off.
God damn!
I'm stoked, dude. I'm stoked.
Yeah, me too. I don't go back to work till Monday. I got to do some nights though. So Monday and Tuesday I work. Then I'm off New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and then I work for 8 days straight.
Oof.
312s, and then 312s, and then I don't know, then a bunch of 8s, and then I'll be off that following weekend.
Nice.
Let me see if I can get something flat, because Uncle Bill had this. I saw him have it on the. We did like a Vinegar Syndrome show, and I saw this in the background, and I heard about these, but when he actually had it, I was like, "Oh shit!" Now I can see what they actually look like. God damn! Hold on, let me mute for a second. I'll see if Sydney comes so she can get this thing. This. You see this, Brandon? It's got this tab right here. I got to pop out. I cannot get it. It's so stiff.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Now, obviously, I'm going to keep it in the box, but I want to see. I think it's 3D printed. Anyway, if she comes back, if she comes over here, I'll get it. But yeah, I got my Georgie. How do you get one? Let me find the link. So that George Romero, these aren't going to be available that much longer. The Monroeville Mall people are doing this themselves. So the way you get this is off of the, I think it's Monroe. Hey, Sid, come here. Can you try to open that up? It's got this tab right here. I was trying to show everybody George, but there's a tab right there, but it's so stiff I can't get it without breaking it. Let me find the link for the people. We got 200 people here, Brandon. Tell them hello.
Hi.
Romero Monroeville Mall replica. All right, Living Dead Museum. All right, guys, I'm going to drop the link for that in the chat. This is where I got it. And they
Did you just say museum?
Museum. This is the link, guys. It's the Monroeville Zombies. They shipped it pretty fast. They got it made probably a week turnaround, and they shipped it. I ordered this the night of that Vinegar Syndrome show, so whatever that was. So it probably weighs about 7 or 8 ounces. It's not super heavy, but it's a really nice little replica of the George statue.
Nice.
So, and they I think somebody paints this. This is hand painted. But it comes in this nice little display box, and it's a replica of, obviously, George's statue in Monroeville. So the cool thing is, if something happens and that statue just doesn't, I don't know, if that statue gets destroyed or demolished, at least these will be around for, I really doubt that. I think that statue will end up in somebody's possession. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I keep thinking to myself, man, it's gonna be funny if it's if Sean Clark gets it, because you know how he gets his hands on all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But there we go. I got Georgie up there. Yeah, no problem, guys. It's a little on the pricier side, but it is cool. You can put the glasses on it. Anyway, what else we got?
So, dude, I have not watched a fucking thing when it comes to Christmas films this season. Like, not one.
Why not?
I don't know. I just haven't. Like last year, I had a problem getting bit by the bug of Christmas. This year, I feel like I'm still back in November.
Oh,
it's been too busy. It came and went too quick. We've been doing too much crap, too much stuff.
Yeah.
I never got the Christmas bug. The kids are having a blast. That's what's important. But I'm like, I just don't. It doesn't feel like Christmas. I have no interest in watching Christmas movies. It's fucking insane, dude.
I feel the same for different reasons, though. For me, with the renovations in the house, was there a super chat for 4 years? Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me get these really quick, Brandon. I'll go back to that. Thank you so much, Mr. Deadlights, with a $2 super chat. God bless you. Mountain Dew is making a dirty soda next year, cream soda. Really? That sounds good. Yeah, Brandon, I hope we get some. Did you try the trolley? That was their Halloween.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh, it was disgusting.
Yeah, it was nasty.
It was putrid. Yeah, they can kiss my ass with that. Hopefully they bring back Pitch Black. Mm-hmm. I'd rather take a 5.5 out of 10 Pitch Black, like the year before last, which was what 2024 was like. It tasted like like a bad Jolly Rancher or something.
Mhm.
I have to go watch my review on it, but I'll take that over that trolley stuff. That was disgusting.
Yeah.
Really bad. And then Silhouetted Animator, thank you. The Witchcraft Saga beckons for a review.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you so much, Silhouetted Animator. I appreciate it. And thank you, Mr. Deadlights. God bless you. But anyway, yeah, we've been so busy over here with the renovations. I mean, literally for the last, I'd say, and I haven't done a tour yet just because it's not finished. Cosmetically, I got some stuff I got to fix, but it has literally been, let me give you an example. I would get off work. I'd get off work at 3. We'd come in here and we'd finish drywall. We'd finish putting all the that mortar stuff you put on after the drywall, that kind of clayish stuff that you do, and then you sand it down. We've been doing. You get home and our work. We'll do that till 9-10:30 at night. Go to sleep. Come home the next day. Then once we got that done, Sydney had to finish all the floors in here, and so she did all that. And then we had to. I had 2 dead outlets in here, so me and my dad had to go up in the attic. I had to run a line down through the wall, which was impossible to find for about 20 minutes. We had to do a junction box to hook into another outlet because those 2 outlets over there were dead because I didn't know this. I thought I had a garage. I didn't have a garage. No, you have a house built in the 60s, right?
70s.
70s. Perfect. So you may have exactly what I have.
Mm-hmm.
This, what I'm in now, was considered a den or a family room.
Yeah, so this is den.
And that's separate from a living room.
Yeah.
So this, and it's the second biggest room in the house besides the living room. This room is gigantic. I don't know if you can hear, if it sounds like I've got a little bit of not an echo, but you can hear like the reverb.
Yeah, a little bit.
But like, yeah, this room is big. And dude, it's amazing. We've done such a great job on it. City put in a lot of work. I put in a lot of work. And I mean, it really feels like you're in the late 80s in here with the panel, with the original wood panel and checkerboard floor. And we got the brick done over there. And I can't wait to show it to everybody as soon as I get it done. But the last week we would wake up, eat lunch. We'd wake up, drink coffee, breakfast. I'd exercise. Then we'd whatever. And then we would literally work on this place from 1 in the afternoon till 1 a.m. nonstop, building shelves, pulling movies. Just, dude, I didn't realize how much shit I had just in that horror room. I had 30 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag in there. And the stuff I had that I didn't even know or didn't remember because it was lost. Just insane. Absolutely fucking insane. So, I don't know. But yeah, I haven't watched shit. Sydney would watch movies when I was at work. She'd check out Elf and stuff. But me, I haven't watched shit. We are going to watch A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott because that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And we watched The Grinch last night, which, dude, is so much 40 and stuff in that. I didn't realize it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The key party.
Yep.
What the hell are they doing?
Right.
Like, I feel like they couldn't even do that now because the parents back then, they would like I'm sure when my mom and dad were in the theater with me and we saw that, they probably looked at each other and chuckled and they kept it to themselves. Nowadays, the parents would have to go online and say, this is inappropriate.
Yeah.
You can't do this.
Yeah.
It's like, no, let it go over the kids' heads. Like, that's the point of the joke, is it's supposed to go over the kids' heads.
Yeah, it's for the parents.
You know? Is it too late to rank the Ginger Dead Man films? It's never too late to rank the Ginger Dead Man films.
Oh, God. I have to watch them.
Passion of the Crust better be high up on your list.
I've only seen like 1 or 2 of those, and I've only seen 1 Evil Bong, so I'm out of the loop with those, man.
If you've seen 1 Evil Bong, you've seen them all.
Well, there's like 9 of them, right?
Well, there is a point where Evil Bong fights the Ginger Dead Man.
I'm sure it's great.
It is. Evil Bong, I think the first one had Cheech and Chong in it. You know, but then they never did any more after that. Do it before we lose Busey and becomes too sad. Yeah, dude, every time I see videos of him, I just say, damn.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking rough cartoon character.
He looks like, you remember Men in Black when the aliens invade the
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
he looks like somebody's memory of Gary Busey.
No, he looks like a disturbed AI animation. Of
He does, dude. Like, I feel bad for him.
I know. He got in trouble like last year for like groping some broad at a convention. Like I think I'm not saying he got away with it, but I think it was kind of like, listen, the guy's not really all there anymore.
He's on
Like,
fucking Planet Looney Tunes, dude.
you know. I love that Gary Busey Howard Stern episode where he went nuts on the set. That was, I don't know if you ever seen that. It's from 2001.
Is he like getting mad on the show?
He's being Gary Busey. It's all performance, but like he'll get up during the interview, just randomly, just get right up and get right next. And Howard's like this. He's terrified, and then the security doesn't want it because Gary was a big dude.
Yeah,
you know. Have you ever guys seen Saturday the 14th 81? I have it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I have it. I've seen Saturday the 14th part 2. There's a sequel. Which is better, Evil Bong or Ginger Dead Man? I know that's what you meant. I never got. Oh, definitely Ginger Dead Man is better. Absolutely better. I don't think I picked up anything during the full moon sale. There's not much I'm after at this point. I think I'm pretty satisfied with a lot of stuff they get, other than them just hopefully putting out more golden era stuff on high definition that they haven't yet. They've done a good job. They put out Seed People this year. They did Bad Channels, which I actually talked about. It was actually an honorable mention on today's video, which I was thrilled about. But I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to. If I want Full Moon to actually make Demonic Toys replicas of the first movie. They've never done that. I want a Terror Teddy so bad. And it doesn't have to cost too much, you know? But that's what I want. They've never done that. They do a great job with their puppet replicas, but they've never done Terror Teddy. They've never done the Demonic Toys. Which they did put out Arcade in HD. I have it. I think I have it twice. Isn't that in one of the Umbrella sets? Let me know, Saturn Video. I see your comment. Which Puppet Master films are worth watching? Brandon, please take it away.
1 through 5. That's all you need.
You're telling me you don't like Axis of Evil or Axis Rising? You didn't think they were okay?
No.
I thought they were all right.
I thought Retro. Well, first of all, Legacy was god awful.
You like Curse of the Puppet Master.
I didn't like Curse. I've seen it to death. I've been watching it since the 90s, but I don't like it. Legacy was just a fucking stock footage fest. Terrible. Retro was boring. I thought Demonic Toys versus Puppet Master, which isn't really a full moon film, so it doesn't really count. It was okay.
That movie?
Demonic Toys versus Puppet Master.
Oh, the sci-fi Corey Feldman film.
And then the Axis trilogy didn't like. I didn't see the Blade movie that just came out a couple years ago, and I didn't see the Doctor.
Blade was
Dr. Death.
Blade was bad.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
I actually did a video 2 days ago about Puppet Master, the illegal box set Charlie Band did when Paramount still had the license for the set, and like he just did it, and they made him stop. I got to push back on you about something, but let me get to this real quick. Let me get to these real quick. Thank you so much. We got a super chat from Social Lance, $5. Thank you. Anyone seen Dance of the Dead from 2008? Great horror comedy. Why does it sound? Was Dance of the Dead a Masters of Horror thing?
I think it was like an Asian film. I'm pretty sure
it was. American independent zombie comedy directed by Greg Bishop, written by Joe Ballerini. I haven't seen this. I have to check that out. It looks like it don't look like it's Asian though. It looks like it's an American cast.
Okay.
We're not talking about. Are we talking about the same thing or something else? I swear, yeah. There's a Dance of the Dead. There's a Dance of the Dead TV episode. Oh, from 2005. That's the Masters of Horror thing I was thinking of. Dance of the Dead 08 is a different movie altogether.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen that Social Lance. I've seen the Masters of Horror episode with Robert Englund, though. It's really good. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll give you a clip for your trouble.
George P. Wilbur is well, actually no, Dick Warlock's my favorite Myers, but it's George P. Wilbur, Jizz P. Wolf. What I say?
5 seconds.
That's not right.
They were horrible. Yeah, they're Charlie just doesn't try anymore. All right, now Brandon, I gotta push back on you for a second. Puppet Master 4 and 5 are awesome.
Gold standard.
They're not better than 1 or 2.
Yes, they are.
They're not. The best Puppet Master film is in fact
Not 3.
Is in fact the first film.
I'm gonna disagree with you there. I think 4 and 5 are top tier.
They're good, but I don't see how. And listen, I love the fact that Jeff Burr did 4, right?
I don't know.
I
No,
think he
part
did
1.
4.
Part 1 is the best one for sure, but part 4 and 5 are definitely the funnest.
David Schmoller was a great director. He did the first Puppet Master film. It's fantastic. 2 is almost as good. 3 is I'll tell you what's so impressive about 3, Brandon. He released Puppet Master 3 the same year, or roughly close to like early 91, where Puppet Master 2 came out in mid 90, late 90. And it's a prequel. So you have a rushed sequel and it's a prequel. And that movie ended up being so good. And yeah, I agree. Richard Lynch being in it gives it a huge level of prestige.
It looks really expensive too.
Yeah, because Paramount was funding him. He had close to $1 million budgets on all those. You know, he had healthy budgets for those, probably a little bit more. But Puppet Master 1 is phenomenal. It's just such a great movie with the hotel and the weird, all the weird, crazy characters that are in them. The scientist and then the psychic woman. All that shit is so good. But there's nightmarish sequences in 1 that I don't think were done ever as well. Like when the girl lifts the sheet under the bed and then tunnelers right under there. Isn't that fucking like the worst nightmare you could have as a kid?
Oh yeah.
But I love 4 and 5, but I think they're extremely good for being a 4 and 5. I don't think they're better than 1.
No, part 1 is probably the best one, but part 4 and 5 are definitely my favorite for sure.
Do you like the big, because they introduce in 4 and 5, in 4 and 5, they introduce like these evil kind of
totems.
Yeah, and then they have those warlords that kind of like rule them. Did you think that was too much, or do you like that element?
I liked it. I mean, even in the 90s when those came out and renting those from Blockbuster, I was like, this is so, like, even back then I knew this is so cheesy, but it was always a welcome cheese. Like, it was just so good. It wasn't too far to me.
The only thing I don't like about 4 and 5 is the fact that they make that weird puppet with the electricity box head that's supposed to be too long. I just think that's pushing it. But
Capitron.
But I mean, I think that, which puppet do you think is the coolest in 4 and 5? Which one comes out the coolest? Because I think Tunneler is awesome in 4 and 5, especially in 4 with the laser tag match. Because Tunneler was like all up in that shit, like shooting at him. Dude, that scared the fuck out of me as a kid. Seeing the puppet shoot the guns.
Yeah.
That's my first memory of Puppet Master.
My favorite puppet overall is Torch, but he's not in
Torch.
Yeah.
It's not. You don't think Blade's the best puppet?
I think Blade's awesome, but I've always liked Torch.
That's why Blade's back here. He made the cut on my display.
There he is.
What's the scariest puppet? Why am I not focused?
The scariest puppet. The funniest puppet.
No, the scariest puppet. Like, which one do you think is legitimately the scariest? Visually. It's got to be Tunneler with those black eyes. Right?
I'm trying to think for sure. The scariest puppet visually. I guess it's probably Blade. I guess Blade visually. Especially in the first film with he had sort of the frazzled hair.
Yeah, that one's based off of the first movie. That design.
Yeah. Funniest puppet is Pinhead, obviously.
There's something freaky about Pinhead, but Torch with those. I mean, Tunneler with that big smile and those like literal black eyes. That shit creeped me out as a kid. Leech Woman is freaky too, especially when you see that scene where it just leans right over the guy's mouth at the end. You remember you could see the wire pulling the leech out at the end? Oh, man. Thank you, FX Star 35 for the $2 super chat. God bless you. Give you a little something for your troubles.
I feel like people sleep. They do.
Pinhead scared me as a kid. The creepiest puppet is the wooden lady. Oh, shit. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Puppet Master 2 ending. Puppet Woman. That shit is disturbing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What were they thinking?
They were on acid.
They had to have been. Dude, I want to watch these movies now. It's been a while since I watched the Puppet Masters. All right, here you go.
It's a steep dive off a fucking cliff after part 5, man. Yep.
Look how freaky that shit is.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that is I forgot how disturbing that is. And remember this when was that
Toulon.
Toulon that did that
Yeah.
to himself? Dude, 2 is this you will agree with me on. 2 is hands down the darkest Puppet Master film.
Yeah, I always thought it was weird why they made the choice to make Toulon such a bad guy in it. You know what I mean?
It's ballsy though.
It's just not, it doesn't flow with the character in any other movie that we see it's just not, it's not something he would do. You know what I mean? In part 2.
But you know how when you come back from the dead, you're never really the same. Like we explore that in Pet Sematary. I actually don't think it's a stretch. I really don't. Why would you want him to be a good guy? He just came back from the dead, man. He's twisted.
I know, but it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit Toulon. I feel like it'd be better explained if it wasn't actually Toulon, it was somebody else.
What was his name when he came back and he was wrapped in bandages? Didn't he call himself like Jean Lafitte or some shit?
It's something weird like that.
But Brandon, my thing is, you can't deny that the movie works, though. It's so incredibly dark.
It's all right.
It's not all right. It's great. It's fantastic. I just can't, I can't allow you to say that 4 and 5 are really better than 1, 2, or 3.
Oh man, 4 and 5 are top tier, dude.
All right, let me show you. Let's look up the totems to see if you're full of crap. Dude, why is this nipple so high? You see his.
I know, I love it. So good. Nipple.
But see, that's the thing that Charlie loved doing so much was little minion killers. He loved that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Those totems were freaky, but they always reminded me of they look like some sort of it looked like something that could have been off of a Predator film or something.
Yeah.
You know? Do you remember those toys? Those were big back in the day.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did you have any of those?
I didn't. I wanted the King Totem from part 5, but I never got him.
No, Charlie was doing those probably back in the late 90s.
Yeah, in the mid 90s, we had a bunch of the original, like the first run Puppet Master action figures, and they were so fucking cool, and they've all since been lost to time.
Where did they sell these?
I don't remember where we got them. I think we got them from either the comic book shop or one of the video stores locally sold them. But we had Blade, Pinhead, Jester, and that might have been it. I think we might have had Leech Woman, but they were like the 90s action figures.
Because they got the NECAs now, but it's not the same. All right, what do you remember? Oh, they did the retro Puppet Masters.
Yeah.
They had variants of some of them too. Like, dude, look how cool that is. The fact that I wish he would reissue these.
Oh, they were so cool.
He should reissue them, but do them exactly the same. Don't change anything.
Yeah.
So, which ones did you have?
I think we had Blade for sure. We had Jester. We
What about retro Puppet Master?
didn't have those. I think we had 6-shooter too, actually.
You had Tunneler.
I don't think we had Tunneler. We had Pinhead, Blade, 6-shooter. We might have had Leech Woman. I think we had Jester.
There's Blade.
Yeah, that's how he looked. I think it's the 90s one. Yeah.
1997.
That's got to be it. I don't think we had Torch either, unfortunately. But they were really cool.
They're small, aren't they?
They were pretty small. Not like Micro Machines small, but they were pretty small. Which I
What
guess
other
makes sense when
movies?
you think about it.
Oh, dude, look, they have 6-shooter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had him too.
Do you like 6-shooter? Or do you think he's overrated?
I think he's awesome. He's always like ever since I first saw the third movie when he first shows up, I've always associated 6-shooter with Raul Julia. I don't know why, it just looks like him to me. So that's always what I think of when I see 6-shooter. I think of Raul Julia from Addams Family being all crazy. So
Let's see what else. I'm sorry. My mom texted me. Let's see what else we have, Brandon. Did they do this for other movies? Did they do this for Subspecies?
I don't know.
Japanese exclusive. Let's see if they did Subspecies. Oh, it looks like he did. He did Radu. Oh, dude, that's sick. Like, I need one of those for the... See, Brandon, I want to show my audience, but, like, Sydney turned my closet into a mini VHS rental and figure, like, shop. Like, there's a pegboard in there. We got figures on the pegs that, like, with the hooks, like, as you were getting something off the rack. It's like a mini shop, and you can rent VHS and Laserdisc in there. It's so fucking cool. This would be amazing in there.
Yeah.
If I could get something like this. But see, I don't remember seeing these anywhere. I bet you they sold these in Spencer's.
Maybe.
Do you remember seeing Radu? Do you remember seeing any of the
No,
Subspecies
I don't remember
toys?
seeing these in Spencer's. I remember seeing like the McFarlane toys and stuff in Spencer's.
What other Full Moon toys do you remember?
That's pretty much it from back then.
Vintage demonic toys figure. Let's see if he did
I feel like
those.
they didn't have a lot of stuff back then.
No, they're just pulling up actual demonic looking toys. Vintage Full Moon feature toys. Oh shit, they did Castle Freak, dude. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That is fucking sick. Now, Brandon, I don't know about you, but I miss that packaging more. I'm sick and tired of the box NECA stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those
You
are
know?
just you peel them up. That's it.
But they display cooler like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you can hang them up. It looks like a toy store.
That's
Yeah,
what
I'm not
saying,
a fan of
man.
the NECA stuff. The NECA stuff is too easy to leave in the box and just leave it on the shelf. I don't like it.
There's Shrieker.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they did Killjoy. They had to have done Killjoy, huh?
Why are you saying Killjoy like that?
Like what?
Killjoy.
What do you-
Killjoy.
Do you put the emphasis on kill or joy?
I just say them both the same. Like
Say
Killjoy.
it. No, see,
Killjoy.
you're putting the emphasis on the first word. Like Brandon, do you say Best Buy or Best Buy?
I say Best Buy.
So you put the emphasis on best.
Yeah, you're saying Killjoy.
I'm putting the emphasis on joy. Why is that so funny? Say, guys, we're talking about Killjoy too.
Killjoy.
Doesn't it sound cooler like that?
I guess they should write the title like that. Killjoy. I love that.
Look at this, Brandon. 2003 Killjoy.
That's pretty gnarly.
What is your take on the Killjoy franchise?
1 and 2 are trash. 3 was pretty good. Killjoy Goes to Hell was strange. Killjoy's Psycho Circus was, I guess, kind of better. And that's pretty much it.
What is your take on Witch House, the first Witch House? That's what I was trying to say, because we were talking about that earlier. Shrieker toy? Yeah, we were looking at the Shrieker.
Witch House or Witchcraft?
Witch House. Witch House.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen that movie.
Dude, there's like a franchise of this.
Because I was talking about the Witchcraft films earlier. I don't think I've seen that.
Witch House is good. It's like one of the last kind of classic style full moon movies.
Hey, is Radu in the Vampire Journals as a cameo or no?
Kinda. It's a spinoff, but it's like in canon with the subspecies films.
It's a prequel, right?
I think so. It's been a while since I watched it. I'm not a big fan of it, but then again, I also think that Subspecies 4 is trash.
Bloodstorm is Vampire Journals in that box set?
They put out
a Subspecies box set, didn't they?
The big coffin. I have it.
Yeah, is Vampire Journals in that?
Let me look.
It's part of the franchise. I'm just curious.
I don't remember now. It's one of my favorite box sets I have.
Yeah, it's dope. It's nice. It is. Wow. That's pretty cool.
Now, Brandon, you want to know what movie's good? Ted Nicolau came back and directed it. They filmed it.
I still haven't seen it.
They filmed it in where did they film it? Somebody in the chat, tell me where they filmed it.
They filmed it like Bulgaria or something, right?
I think so. Brandon, Charlie actually spent some money to get it made. It came out really good. It's Anders Hov reprising the role as the Radu.
Yeah.
And I like it.
I remember the trailers looked really good.
Romania,
I just never got
I
around
think
to seeing it.
Not Bulgaria. Bulgaria is where they film all the Texas Chainsaw movies.
It is, yeah.
But Brandon, you can get this Blu-ray pretty cheap. It's good. I mean, I like Subspecies 5 a lot. But there's a little Radu that goes right there, but he's lost somewhere. I don't know where I would.
Oh, that sucks.
But this box, dude, this box set is. I love it. I'm a huge Subspecies fan. What can I say? So, let's see. The box set is out of print, expensive now if you can find it. Yeah. Oh, dude, Subspecies 1, 2, and 3. Brandon won't agree with me, but I think Subspecies may be the best outing of Charles Band making just a legitimately great horror. I think that could be overall the best. I think Subspecies could be the best full moon made movie. It doesn't mean I like it the most. I love it, but I think Subspecies is like the straightest, narrowest effort of just trying to make a legitimately good. Subspecies could have been a theater film easily.
Yeah, so could Puppet Master.
Yeah, most people thought they saw it in the theater. I remember my dad telling me, he goes, because when I got into horror, he would see me watch it, and it was always on. Was it HBO or Showtime or whatever? But like they would always play Puppet Master back then.
I think it was probably HBO.
But I remember my dad would see it when I was in high school, my later years of high school, because when I got big into horror, I wanted to watch all the stuff that I vaguely remembered, and Puppet Master was huge. And my dad kept saying, he goes, man, I wish I would have saw that in the theaters. And at that time, I thought, yeah, of course, Puppet Master went to theaters.
Yeah.
And a lot of people thought they just missed it in theaters. And then they saw it in video. But Yeah, man. I think Subspecies and Puppet Master legitimately could have been. Imagine if that movie did go to theaters, Brandon. Like Puppet Master sells itself. It's got everything. Great name. Just the trailer for Puppet Master alone would hook you. No pun intended. I mean, really, it really would. I think that movie probably would have been a pretty big hit in '89 had it gone to the theater.
Oh yeah.
Even like 90 or 91 still, you know, it would have been cutting it close, but
As cheesy as it is, I could have seen Demonic Toys having a theatrical run too. The first one. And he's frozen. He's gone. I don't think he's coming back. Let's text him. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, I was waiting for the Garth reference. Doug, I feel like his internet is always bad. Like he's always like, I got my internet fixed. It should be great, and then it's just bad again. The internet's never good, dude.
I don't know. It just happens, man. It just like shuts off for a second. I've been streaming my camera's been 720p all night. Like my quality, I've been streaming it high, but for some reason my internet literally just hiccuped. I don't know why.
Hell yeah.
Did you not say anything the whole time? What happened?
There was a good stretch of like 2 minutes where we just sat in silence. It was pretty fun.
See, Hunter believes. He wasn't worried. He's like, oh, he'll be back. He'll be back. Oh, man. I knew that new room was haunted. He went to the ghost dimension. Demonic Toys turn off his router. All right, Brandon. Let's we're knocking on 2 hours. I don't want to tire out the audience tonight. We'll be back. We're gonna be back. I'm back.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was just kidding. All right, where did you lose me?
You said, we'll be back. Will, and then you froze like this.
All right, so I want to tell the audience. Let me hurry up before I get shut down. Maybe the demonic. It might be Saudi Arabia. I don't know. All right, so
I thought he froze again.
not froze. Okay, for real. I don't want to burn the audience out too much. Don't leave just yet. We're not leaving just yet, but I want to say I got a few questions for Brandon. The first question posed to Brandon and the chat. What is the two questions? What is the greatest Christmas horror film? And also just the greatest Christmas film. I want the chat to give me both answers, and I want Brandon to think about it.
Now, I'm going to be truthful in my answer. And remember, I consider stuff that's adjacent horror still as horror. Okay? So with that said, you want me to answer now?
Let's do a couple from the chat first.
Okay.
Black Christmas, and Die Hard. God damn. Terrifier 3. Elves and Scrooged. Jaws to Revenge and Gremlins.
Jaws and Revenge is a Christmas film.
Black Christmas 74 and Christmas Vacation. Terrifier 3, Black Christmas and Scrooge 51, Christmas Evil. Greatest Christmas horror film, Black Christmas and Christmas Vacation, Black Christmas, Black Christmas 2019. Oh man. Sound Like Didn't Like and Nobody Else. Oh, you're saying nobody else has said that. It's hard to compete with Black Christmas, I'll tell you that. Black Xmas, I assume they mean the remake. Okay, so we got a lot of variety there, and a lot of people are saying Black Christmas. There's a lot of Christmas Vacation. I haven't seen one Home Alone yet. That's wild. Not one Home Alone so far.
I mean, Home Alone's great. It's a classic. It's top tier.
And Home Alone 2 is better.
Is it number one? Probably not.
Okay, can I go first, Brandon? Because I have a feeling you got some wackadoo answer.
Yeah, give me 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
Where the hell are you going?
Hold that thought.
Okay, go ahead. The Santa episode of Tales from the Crypt. I did a YouTube short about that the other day, and I agree that is phenomenal. That is probably the best Tales from the Crypt episode, or at least top 5. Like, that episode is absolutely fantastic. I know 3 minutes is a little long, isn't it? He's probably taking care of his kid. Dude, Snow Day is the shit. That came out in 2000. I saw that in the theater. I remember seeing Snow Day in the theater. Because the kid goes to sleep and it wasn't even that cold. And somehow the temperature dropped 40 degrees that night. Wonderful Life. Grandma's Boy. The chill factor. You know what's funny? I actually watched Home Alone 3 the other night. It is okay at best. But if that movie had come out as the first Home Alone, it would not has been nearly as good. It wouldn't have been a hit. It just wouldn't. That Home Alone would not have been a hit at all. I'll Be Home for Christmas. Hot Take It's Wonderful Life is underrated, and Catherine Isabel has a nice starring role, passing the Scream Queen torch moment. Yeah, and It's Wonderful Life is pretty good. I agree. Oh, Snow Day is a classic. I don't think I've gotten to that yet, Saturn. I haven't watched X-Files in probably at least a week. I've been, as you can imagine, I've just been. It's been nuts over here. Mighty Ducks Always Felt Like Christmas.
All right. So hit me with your choices.
All right, best Christmas movie of all time is Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
And the best Christmas horror film of all time is it's It's Black Christmas 74. It has to be. I mean, you can't, I know it's cliche, but as much as I love Silent Night, Deadly Night, the original, and I really love it, there's a heavyweight contender feel to Black Christmas 74. And I also think that the Silent Night, Deadly Night 4, the Brian Usna one, is good. People shit on that one. I think it's better than 3, where Bill Moseley has Jellyhead. I think 4 is better than 3. I don't like Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. It has one funny scene. Other than that, it's trash. But Silent Night, Deadly Night 4 is good. 5 is good. But yeah, I think Black Christmas 74 is good. I think that the remake of Black Christmas is fine. I've always thought it was fine. I still think it's fine. I don't think that another remake makes it better. That's my opinion. But I like it. But yeah, Black Christmas 74 to give a long-winded answer.
Gotcha. The best Christmas movie of all time is Christmas Vacation. I probably would have said Home Alone 15 years ago. The best horror film, Christmas film, is Scrooged.
I knew
For
you were
sure.
going to say that, and I'm not going to argue with you about it. And the only reason I'm not going to argue with you about it is because that zombie makeup is as close as good to Thriller as I've ever seen.
Mm. I think Scrooge has a really creepy undertone to it. Like the whole movie just feels manic and wild in like a Twilight Zone kind of way. Even that scene where the guy's frozen is so freaky.
Do you also think that Bill Murray's character in that movie foreshadowed completely what rage bait and clickbait was before it ever happened?
I guess so. Yeah.
No, I'm serious. You remember when they show his promo for Scrooge and it's like war and drugs and death?
Yeah.
And none of that happens in it. Obviously, it was all clickbait
Mhm.
to get you to just watch Scrooge instead of the real commercial where it was like cozy pipe and slippers type thing you can't show that to anybody. You're scared. I hate that dude's voice. But like, I really feel like Bill Murray was the original clickbaiter because that's what that was. And it was, they gotta be so scared to miss it, you know? But yeah, I think that's a really cool foreshadow of the way the internet was going to be with stuff. But I love Scrooge, man. It's a classic. Nobody else could have done that movie. Nobody. I mean, Bill was made for that. I want to give a shout out, even though I guess it's technically Hanukkah, but I rewatched 8 Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler, the cartoon.
I never saw it.
It's good. It's mature. Like, it's mature comedy. It's pretty funny. I like it a lot. I don't know if anybody. It came out like in 2003 or 4, and it was a cartoon, but it was funny. I liked it. Yeah, we got some love for 8 Crazy Nights. But my favorite. What's your favorite Scrooge adaptation? Let me ask you that.
Besides Scrooged, like actual Scrooge adaptations,
like where it's actually Ebenezer.
My favorite is probably the Patrick Stewart version. It came out in like 99 or 2000. It was a TV movie, and I think it's fan-fucking-tastic. It's my favorite for sure. It's got the coziest vibe. My favorite version of Scrooge. Great cast. Some really good cinematography. I think it's really, really, really good for a TV film.
Yeah.
But obviously I have the one you're talking about too, the other Scrooge movie. I think it's great. Christmas Carol with
George C. Scott.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. He's because you got David Warner playing what's his worker's name?
Cratchit.
He does such a good job, Warner does. Yeah, I think George C. Scott kills it. He has no problem acting like a jerk. You remember in Exorcist 3 just how angry he gets? It's not in the files, not in the files. He just gets so high pitched.
I think what's his face? The guy who plays Arthur, who played, I think he played Ebenezer in the movie just Scrooge, right? I remember that one not being very good. I didn't like the one that's actually called Scrooge. I think it's the guy who plays Arthur. I think it's that same guy.
What was the one called? Because Sydney had this on the other day. It's the Jim Carrey one, but it's a cartoon.
It's animated. I haven't seen it, but I have it. It's on the shelf
over there. What's it called?
It's called A Christmas Carol.
A Christmas Carol.
I think most are. I think the Muppets Christmas Carol is good too.
Oh, the Muppets Christmas Carol's class. I have the VHS. Yeah. Hear Me Out, a Scrooge remake, but Corey Feldman plays every character.
They should make like a futuristic one called Neezer, where it's like set in like some kind of post-apocalyptic wasteland of a city.
That's funny.
Nisa.
Last question for the night, and this is for Brandon and everybody. What is everybody like? What are your plans for Christmas? Are you going to be ping ponging between families, and what's
Yeah.
everybody looking forward to eating? That sort of stuff.
We're having honey ham on Christmas.
Honey baked or just a raw honey?
Honey ham.
How much you plan on eating?
Not much. Probably a little bit. We're having a Christmas Eve thing tomorrow. Then we're having like two or three locations on Christmas Day before we come back here for dinner. So I'm sure it'll be a lot of food all day.
Did this year? Did you feel like this year was a good Halloween season? I don't know if we ever talked about that.
No, I felt the same way I feel about Christmas. It just felt like it was just over. I never really got bit by the Halloween bug either, as much as I tried. Like we decorated and did all the Halloween stuff, and it was fun. And the kids had a blast. That's what matters. But I just never got bitten by the bug.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't think it's just an age thing. I think it's just some years it hits, some years it doesn't.
When was the last year that you felt it really hit?
On Halloween, I would say
the season, not the day, the season.
Yeah, the season of Halloween really hit in 2023. Yeah, 23 was fucking killer. The whole season was killer. 24 was okay.
And then
this year was probably the worst.
I felt that way about last year, and I enjoyed it more this year. But my thing is, I got to really stop myself from going too crazy too early. Because by the time we get a week away from Halloween, I don't even want to think about it anymore. I'm burnt out horribly. And then 2 weeks afterwards, when I'm away from all of it, the decoration stuff, I say to myself, you idiot.
Yeah, you didn't smell the roses while you had it.
And Christmas, I like Christmas. I used to be like, oh, Christmas is lame. But I like Christmas. But honestly, it's like once you get done with Christmas, it's kind of like this sigh of relief where it's like, okay, no crazy holiday stuff. I ain't got to worry about this. I can relax and just look forward to the one holiday where all you got to do is drink, which is St. Patty's. And then we're definitely ranking. You're definitely ranking the Leprechaun.
Didn't we already do that? I thought we did.
Don't say anything.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Now you're gonna recalibrate and do a real ranking for that.
Gotcha.
Let's see what people are saying. I'm bagging all my gifts this year. Ain't got time to wrap. Turkey ham combo. Pumpkin pie is always my favorite after. Oh, you pumpkin. What's your favorite pie?
Favorite pie? Ooh, probably the there's a pie called what the fuck is it called? It's called Farmer's Choice or something. It has like all the berries in it: blueberry, blackberry, boysenberry, raspberry. It's fantastic. But as far as like a regular pie go, I'm gonna have to go with probably blueberry pie.
What's something you prefer store-bought rather than homemade? That's like a dessert food.
Store-bought versus homemade. Cranberry sauce. That canned gelatin-like cranberry sauce. I'll take that any day over homemade.
Where it's got the ridges and shape.
Yeah, I'll take that over homemade real cranberry sauce any day of the fucking week.
You're nasty, dude.
It's so good, dude.
What's something you prefer homemade over store-bought?
Lasagna.
Does Shanna make a kick-ass lasagna?
I think everybody in this house makes a kick-ass lasagna. The problem is it's so easy to buy store-bought lasagnas that are basically pre-made, and you put them in the oven for like an hour. Like it's so convenient, but like they never taste good. You know what I mean? Like they are never good.
Let's discuss this though. What's the best part of the lasagna?
Are you a middle cheese?
Are you a middle piece or are you a corner piece?
Corner piece. I want the slightly burned, singed sides.
Why is that the best part?
I don't know, dude, but I'll take give me the corner piece every time of anything. So, damn, now I'm going to make lasagna at 12 o'clock at night.
Oh, 3 layers or 5 layers?
Usually 3, because the depth of the pan that we have in the house, the 2 pans we use, 3 is usually what we fit in there. I like it better the next day, obviously, too. Once it's been in the fridge for like 12 hours, it's better. Oh, man. Give me some leftover lasagna right now, dude. I'm dying for it. Cold lasagna is good too, but like don't sleep on cold lasagna. I swear to God.
Apple caramel crumb pie sounds delicious.
It's pretty good. Sometimes it's gross though.
Guys, listen, we're at the 2-hour mark. We still have 183 people in here tonight. God bless you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We're going to be kicking it hard. The New Year's Evil Charlie Band bought Warner Brothers show. Brandon, the thumbnail you have to create for that is going to be insane.
I'm getting good with the thumbnails.
Charlie Band bought this thumbnail was great. I loved it. I laughed because you're like, do you want to be in it? I said, I just want you to look pissed.
Yeah.
And then you're like, and I said, if you could fit me, fit me. Then at first I didn't see myself when you said it to me. Then I saw myself in the TV. But
I figured you were like taunting me in the image or something.
Oh yeah.
Like, do it, burn the place down.
The middle noodle layer. Dude, how did we get talking about lasagna?
I need some lasagna in my motherfucking life right now.
Oh, did you see that, Brandon? It was one of the kids that was in Ned's The Classified School Survival Guide. You're a little bit older than me, but you probably watched that show still.
I never heard about it until I saw the article, but I feel bad for the guy.
Oh, Brandon, he looks like he's inches away from death.
He does. It looks real bad.
Yeah. You know. I know I'm starving now. I ate my food at I brought my dinner to work with me, and I usually I'll have breakfast, and then for lunch I'll just have some snacks, and then I eat dinner. But I ate my dinner at what time was it? I ate my dinner at 2:00, which was my double pizzas. So now it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm starving. That's too late for me to eat, but I'm definitely getting a snack. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Brandon, what you got coming up on the channel, man?
I got a lot of stuff coming out. A lot of short. I got a lot. I'm going back to the very
2-3 minute videos.
Yeah, I got a shit ton of stuff scheduled out.
I enjoy that content so much. You put one out today that I loved it. It was about Scrooged. Yeah. And I remember you done one before. It might have been on the other channel. But I love those videos. So keep that up, man. I love it. The interesting thing about your content is some of those videos, sometimes you'll drop one about a movie that I'm not saying that there's a better time to drop some of those videos, but it's just it's random, just in the way that I do random videos. And I'll watch your channel, look at it, and every now and again, one of them, it gets that rocket up its ass, and it just shoots up to 50K. Hey, what were you posting about earlier on your YouTube? And you sent it to me. Did somebody rip you off, or?
I don't know if he ripped me off. I watch Matt Draper a lot. His channel's killer, much bigger channel than mine, obviously. He came out with a video today, and it's the exact title of my John Carpenter Creature from the Black Lagoon video. Not that that's hard, because it's like the unmade John Carpenter Creature from the Black Lagoon movie. That's basically what it's. So it's not hard to rip it off, but I'm just that's weird timing. A month later, and
is the video itself similar at all?
No, his video is 40 minutes long. Mine's 3 minutes. So I know he didn't rip me off, but
let me tell you something, Brandon. I'm guilty of this. I haven't done this in a long time, but when I was first doing YouTube, I don't know who Matt Draper is. Maybe I've seen him before. If he has a big channel, I'm sure
he's got a good channel. Yeah.
But I used to, if I was doing a video, and it wasn't I was trying to copy because I wanted to copy, but I said, okay, I'm doing a video on this. Let me search this up with a vague title and see what the name of the titles are that are at the top of the heap, and I'll do something very similar, if not identical. So I used to do that, but I wouldn't take it personally. I'm sure his video is great too.
I don't think it's anything to do with mine. It was just so the thumbnail is very similar and the title's exactly the same. I'm like, that's really strange.
Now I watched for the last thing for the night, because I will just leave off with this. I watched your video, but for the audience that haven't, can you kind of give me a summary or give the audience a summary of the Creature from the Black Lagoon that almost was?
Even I'm having a hard time quantifying exactly what he was going to do. In my 3-minute video, I talk about, I go through, I did 2 videos. I don't know if you saw the other one. I talk about how Jaws 3D killed a bunch of the Creature from the Black Lagoon
Oh,
potential
you did do
remake.
that one. I don't know. I don't think I saw that one. I might have lost it.
And then I did the John Carpenter one, and he was going to do a movie, like he was all set up to do it, and then his Memoirs of an Invisible Man movie kind of crashed and burned, and it just never happened. There wasn't. I didn't really have a lot of the details of the script, but I think it was going to be basically sort of like the original. It was going to be some kind of like a Brazilian adventure team studying this new creature they found, and it was going to be like really horror centric in a way that the original film wasn't, and it was going to be really serious and dark. And that's all I really remember. This video is probably 2 months old at this point, but I didn't read the script from it, but it seemed cool from the base level knowledge I had about it.
I would have liked it if he would have done it.
But it didn't have, I don't think it was anything like, what the hell is that movie called? It wasn't like a Shape of Water style creature movie. It's going to be a pretty, John Carpenter, I feel like, makes pretty straightforward horror films.
Yeah, he doesn't get into all the shenanigans.
So
Not everything has to be a love story. That's Guillermo's biggest downfall to me, is he just loves romance in his movies. Always. That's what he's always doing that.
I know I did a terrible job of explaining what that movie was going to be, but you guys should go watch my video or Matt Draper's. But I think it should have been made. I think it would have been fucking sweet. A John Carpenter creature movie would have been fucking killer, dude.
That is not a poster. So you see, this is the Freddy toy. This is, let me see if I can get the light on it. That is the Spencer's redid those kind of toys in the 90s. And that is a Michael Myers. That is a Michael Myers toy box. Do you hear that, Brandon?
I do.
Yeah, so that's a toy, Michael Myers toy, from 1998.
Nice.
Look how cool the box art is, Brandon. Because in the 90s, they just like the box art was like always kind of trash. But look how vintage this looks. Like, look at that. They got Halloween 4 art on there with a rest in peace.
Yeah, I remember seeing those at Spencer's.
I want the Jason Voorhees one because it's Jason Goes Straight to Hell.
Right.
I want that one. Yeah, this is just my display rack back here that I made. And then I got other stuff higher up. Like up here, I've got a bunch of mugs. And then up there, I've got some popcorn displays. And then above that, I've got some box sets. I've got Evil Bong up there. And then I got Subspecies. So I have my Puppet Master trunk somewhere. Like I said, I got to finish this. I got to finish this room. So, all right, guys. Do me a favor. Please drop a like on this. If you have not already, I would really appreciate it. Me and Brandon will be back. Planet Dirty's going nowhere. Bigger, better, badder, and hungrier.
Oh yeah, lasagna next time.
We have to do a Taco Bell show for real. Like I'm just gonna get like a bunch of crunchy tacos.
Oh yeah.
And Baja Blast.
I'm just gonna be surrounded by a sea of fucking those fries, nacho fries, dude.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Brandon, should we end the last show of 2025 with the outro song?
Yes.
All right, Brandon. Last word to the audience.
We did a shit ton of episodes this year, way more than 12. Have a good night.
Mongolian beef. It is off the chain. Oh, it's crispy. Dude, it's fantastic. That shit is fantastic.